The national budget read 4 months ago is Uganda shillings 44.778 trillion, of which 27.620 trillion was appropriated by Parliament, whereas 17.158 trillion is statutory expenditure. However, this budget could shoot up to 47 trillion shillings following a supplementary request presented by the State Minister of Finance, Henry Musasizi, to cater for COVID-related and emergency expenditure to mitigate natural disasters, security, and different government commitments.
0.180 billion is required to meet the operational shortfalls under the Directorate of Crime Intelligence, procurement of integrated ballistic information systems, for fingerprinting of firearms and facial reconstruction tools and software. In addition, this funding is required to cater for shortfalls on feeding of officers during operations, as well as procure tents for 10,000 new recruits and classified expenditure.
However, members on the Budget Committee, chaired by Patrick Isiagio-Palot, pinched holes in the request, in which more money was required to fund sectors that have not even spent their budget allocations, like the parish development model.
We have just gone through 6 months, and already the minister is back requesting for additional funding for parish development model before we have released the resources for the parish development model as budgeted for and approved.
What is in Ichira Motors that require 141 billion? That we, the districts, the people of Uganda with 15 districts, requested for road units. Mr. Chairman, there is money at the district sent by Minister of Finance. These districts have no units, have no road units to use this money.
Others termed the move illogical for ministries to request for funds more than those allocated to them in the national budget.
The Ministry of Trade, in the budget, it got 100 billion, normal budget. The total recurrent of this ministry is 173 billion. So that means this agency is receiving more money in a supplementary than it's ever budgeted for.
To the compliance requirements of unforeseen and unavoidable. And Mr. Chairman, I wish to put it on record that every item that is included in this schedule was subjected to this criteria, and they all qualify.
Minister Henry Musasizi said whereas the additional domestic borrowing of over 2 billion shillings will increase the public debt to GDP ratio, it could be lower given the measures in place to stabilize the economy.
To mitigate the increase in debt for financial year 2021, in financial year 2021-2022, government will implement fiscal consolidation in financial year 2022-2023. This will be achieved by increasing tax revenue collections as well as rationalization in expenditure.
Bernard Higa, Parliament.